Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we will examine the Yeelight Cube Smart Lamp. So let's have a look. First you have to understand the options with this smart lamp. There are 3 different lights available, each sold separately or with the base. The base is a power point for all lights. That means that all other cubes are simply connected to the base and held by a magnet. Each base supports up to 6 cubes. But let's see what kind of lights there are. I think that one which will be used mostly is the matrix light. It has a matrix of 5x5 round LEDs, each separately addressable. Then there is the panel cube, which is basically the same thing but has a diffusion filter above the LEDs, which makes the transitions between the single LEDs smooth. And finally, there is a spot cube, which is a typical single-source spotlight used, in my humble opinion, to lit the background, for example, wall behind the lamp to give atmosphere light. The base with one light costs $75.99 US, and the extension cube will cost you $49.99 each. You can get them directly from the Yeelight web, and I will leave the link in the description. I've got myself a spotlight base version, which, as I said, is used to give you a nice wall atmosphere decorations. The color spot is 15-degree tiltable. With the base you also get the power adapter with 3 separate plugs for all standards used worldwide. The lamp itself works from 100 to 240 volts, either 50 or 60 Hz. The base cube also has a rubber cap for the connector so the dust doesn't fall inside. The connectors are pretty innovative. As you can see, they're round, so all cubes when placed on top of one another can be turned in any direction 360 degrees. Just quickly, let's connect the base to the power and see if it works. The base also has a round touch button at the front, which can be used to turn the lights on and off or switch several default effects which you can customize in the mobile app. The panel extension module is pretty much the same, only without the base. It receives the power from the previous cube or the base. And lastly, there is a matrix module which I like the best since you can use it to display letters and numbers. For instance, with 4 cubes you can display the date and the time. As you can see, the moment I add the cube, it is lit since it starts receiving the power from the previous cube. Now that we have all 3 different modules, it is time to install the mobile app, with which we can control the lamp. The installation is pretty simple. Just search for Yeelight Station app in the Play Store, install and run it. You will be prompted to select the server, and there are only 2 available, one for overseas customers and the other from China. You are urged to use the non-China one since it is probably faster. Since this device supports Matter protocol, all you have to do is scan the barcode of the device from the instruction manual and your device will be added. And you can name it as you wish. Of course, you can have multiple base stations with cubes. Now, the first thing to do is to set up module splicing, since the software has to know which types of cubes you have and how they are connected. It is pretty straightforward. You just keep adding modules and select orientation of the cubes and the power cable. Once everything is set up, you can select from a bunch of pre-made animations and you can customize all of those. For instance, you can select the speed, the color, or direction of the animation depending on the animation, of course. You can also make your own patterns on the LEDs or use it as a clock which can display time or time and date. And there is also the music flow available, so it serves as some kind of Voom meter or light show that is in sync with the music. The next thing I tried was Google Home integration, since the device should support it. And the setup is pretty easy. You just turn on Matter Discovery and run Google Home. Then you select Add Device. The device, as you can see, was found but not added. Could be something with my router, so I will keep trying, but I couldn't make it run for this video. But this is not where the fun ends. There is also a PC application which has interesting features, such as Ambilight effect. That means that cubes change color according to the colors of your screen. You download this app from Yeelight's web and it has most of the options as a mobile app, plus the screen syncs, which is called Color Play. There are several scenes included which you can edit to your liking. And there is also third-party integration included, so you can use it with Razer Chroma or Overwolf, so you can link Cube for interactive gaming experience. Now let's quickly change the splicing of the cubes and turn them horizontally. So what are my opinions about the cube? Well, the quality is excellent, as you would expect from Yeelight. I must say that I have my whole home on Yeelight lights and they have all been working perfectly for several years. I like that there are both desktop and mobile apps available. The price might be a bit high for a 6 cube setup, but in my opinion, it is worth because of the great quality. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you like my channel, please subscribe.